Hey, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, actually. It's October 9th, 2020, and I just got 3 yards of organic compost. It's pretty good stuff. And what I'm going to do, I'm making compost back there, but I probably only have maybe 3 or 4 wheelbarrows full for my own homemade compost. So what I'm doing is I'm supplementing some organic compost. This is from a place called Compost Works. They're up in Mount Kisco. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread some of this on the beds. I'm going to probably put like 1 inch or 2 inches on the beds. And I'm going to even put some in the walkways, because the walkways seem like they're pretty broken down in the garden. So I'm going to experiment again. Every year I'm doing a little experimentation. So I'm going to put some compost down in the walkways, and then I'll stake them out so I know where they are. And then next spring, I'm going to try to plant in a couple of the walkways. So maybe instead of 30-inch beds, I'm going to have, let's see, the walkways were 12 inches, so 42-inch beds, and then I'll kind of connect them so it'll be 30, 30, 60, 72 inches. That's kind of wide, but maybe I'll just do it with one walkway and see what happens. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. One walkway I'll do. Make a big bed and see how things grow in the walkways where the compost is and wood chips are, and they hopefully they broke down enough that I'll get some plants growing in there. So it's a little it's going to be a little tricky because I still have some green onions and basil and those garlic chives. I'll probably cut those down. And I have marigolds, which I'm waiting to get some seeds from, and leeks, and a couple of okras, which are pretty much done. And then I got some peppers over there. So I'm going to pull some of those guys out, but I'm going to leave some of this stuff in. So I'm going to just put the compost around it. And then, so 2 inches of compost, I could spread it out once I pull out the leeks and the green onions and stuff like that. So here we go. Show you what it looks like when it's done. Nice compost. It's not as nice as mine, but I don't have as much. Be right back. Hey everybody, we're back, and the beds are complete for the fall and winter. Still got probably, I would say 2 yards at least of compost left, and I'm going to cover that for the winter and top the beds off with like a 1/2 inch of compost, and I'm going to mix it with my homemade compost in the spring. And that'll be about it. So kind of doing a little combination, Charles Dowding and all the other urban farmers. Charles Dowding likes to add his compost in the winter, and that's it. I'm going to add it in the winter just kind of to build the beds a little bit, because my beds are really sinking. Now I got a nice valley in the middle that I can fill with some wood chips. I'll get some new wood chips. But the beds look much cleaner, so that's it. And I made this nice wide one here. I have to get a ruler out, but it's probably 5 feet long, wide. So it's going to be a little tough to get in and out, but I'll try to plant some things that I could reach from the sides, something that's going to be picked often, and maybe in the middle I'll put peppers and eggplants that'll take a long time to produce. So that's about it for today. Take down the rest of these. Look at that cucuzza. A couple of days ago I showed you that little one, right? Look at that. He's about 2 feet long, and there's another little baby growing here. But I'll pick this one maybe next week. I still have some of those big ones I have to cook up. Maybe I'll cook those up tonight or tomorrow. And the peppers, as soon as I pull out a couple more peppers, I'll rip these plants out. I'll get the marigolds out. I'll get this okra out. I got a little okra right here. I'll take that today. Probably that's about it for the okra. They do have a couple of more forming, but the ones I had back there have a lot of flowers on them that didn't turn into fruit. So probably that's about the end of the okra. I got the dragon's tongue beans over here, and I got a couple more over there next to the kale. Scallions, leeks, basil, and then some radish over there, and that's where I planted the garlic. So yeah, probably another week, 2 weeks, I'll pull almost everything out of here. Maybe I'll just leave the leeks and the scallions. Everything else will be gone. That'll be it. So I'm tired. I'm going in to eat lunch. Have a great day, everybody. And see you next time.